What's up? What's up, everybody? Just want to say hi. Got no news for you, except other than it's October in a couple of days. So remember what I said earlier this month in September. It's typically a negative month for Bitcoin, and it's like a cooling period from the summer, and the last 2 summers has been DeFi hot. So right now what's happening in the market, the DeFi is gradually accumulating, and it's increasing, ever so slightly. Next year, by 6 months from now, roughly, we're gonna see more momentum, more things picking up. As I posted and alluded to in some of my posts, right? A lot of these payment systems and networks are merging, and Verifone or something like that, I can't remember. But all of these have significant impacts because they've got POS machines everywhere, right? Globally, right? So whether you're sitting at home right now in whatever region you're in, whatever country you're in, however you're looking at this, take a step back and know that we are innovating, and because of that innovation, you're going to see the regulators come out of the woodworks, which they are coming down now, and it's causing some fear in the market. So this is still a bull market. What they're kind of doing right now is making sure that when they look at the charts, they realize that Bitcoin was about to pop off, and in a big way. So what that means is they need to put some controls and governance in place to ensure that it just doesn't go too crazy, right? Or else they'll look like if they have cake on their face, right? Like, how did you not know this was coming? You knew about this, you knew the cycle, you knew this is why that right now, this summer, like they just try to squash it as much as possible. We've got some government competition in terms of China and what they're doing. China is trying to ban Bitcoin for the 20th something time, and we've seen that before, right? So obviously a lot of new people are coming into the space. When they hear something like a country like China is going to ban Bitcoin, guess what? Everybody gets fear in them. So they're not only capitalizing on their power trip to cause FUD in general, or generally speaking, they can do this anytime, and they know they can do it and get away with it, right? But hey, in their eyes, why not try to capitalize on some of the downtrends? So if we know that September is going to be a dip for Bitcoin, hey, you know what? Throw some FUD in there, and guess what? It suppresses the prices. What you need to understand is, what are they doing in the background, right? Right? They're building these pathways to ensure that they are set up for success. So we need to read between the lines and understand that, this is your time to capitalize. Look at these projects like Theta, T-Fuel, right? Theta is probably going to be, they've already merged with MGM, and there was another studio or something like that they're doing business with. It starts with an L, but I can't remember. Lionsgate, there we go. So think about that for 1 minute. Theta, they're bringing blockchain to something like YouTube, right? So as we watch YouTube right now, none of the creators, let's say I'm doing this video right now for YouTube, I don't get compensated, right? And if I was a content creator, like some of the bigger content creators with millions of followers and stuff, they don't get contemplated. What's the word? I'm so tired when I do these videos, so I apologize. Compensated. They don't get compensated other than followers, right? So they get the buildup of followers. But what we need to understand is this is going to shift and it's going to change, and Theta is taking the lead on that. So right now, Theta is partnered with MGM, and I believe that Amazon kind of bought over MGM or something like that. They did some kind of deal, right? Which you're not going to hear on the large news media channels, right? And also Lionsgate, Amazon, Theta had merged with Lionsgate or something like that. They're partnering with them. So these are video streaming platforms that allows the content creator to get compensated and rewarded for their work that they put out there. And you can see the importance of that, right? You know, rather than the company itself capitalizing on that, guess who's going to capitalize on that? The actual content creator, the one who's giving you content that you love. They're going to be rewarded. So that creates an ecosystem of trust, of, you know, let's get this, you know. So we're gonna see this. This is part of the Web3 platform. You're gonna see more of this. We're gonna go into 22. You know, the more that anybody suppresses Bitcoin or the entire ecosystem, we are struggling right now to maintain a $2 trillion market cap, right? So if we break the 1.7, we're going to go down further. This is a buying opportunity. If it turns out that this is going to be suppressed for the next 6 months, that's just an opportunity, because you know the future's coming. I know the future's coming. Sure, I'm impatient. I'm human, just like everybody else. But I have to also understand what it is that I want to get out of this, right? How far am I willing to go, and, you know, without risking too much, essentially, right? If I know this is an asymmetric bet, which means you only need a little to put, I'm not a financial advisor, by the way, for this video, but if I know you only need a little bit to put to get an asymmetrical bet, like I mentioned in one of my last videos, right? You know, why not make that work for me, so then I could be in something like this? You know what I'm saying? Just a matter of planning and timing, right? There's a lot of great coins out there. You can do your research, you know, but there's so many good ones. XRP, it'll be significant for the entire crypto industry if XRP wins this battle. This SEC lawsuit case that everybody calls BS, that'll be something tremendous, right? This is a new market. You know, whether they ban this or ban that and come back, you know what? India and China has banned Bitcoin and crypto trading and stuff like that so many times, and then they come back to it. The countries that will survive and win the competitive advantage are the ones who will endorse crypto mining, such as Bitcoin mining, right? So we've seen a huge shift from the miners departing China, which is typically run by coal mining, you know, not energy efficient. Seen that depart to places like Texas, you know, and yes, Kazakhstan as well, which I don't know about the energy there. Maybe it could be coal mining as well, but a lot of it is moving to Texas, right? So what will happen is, if this transition of power and the US endorses it and puts frameworks for themselves and globally to use and adopt crypto, right, ensuring that you know, it's a taxable thing, then guess what? You win, I win, everybody wins, the government wins. It's just a new playground in which to make money on. We love that. Wall Street loves that. The fees involved in this, from what I've been told and what I've seen, the fees are significant, and that's what's going to drive people to this space, right? Knowing that we can make money off the fees. That's it. It's an asymmetrical bet. The time is now, and, you know, let time do the heavy lifting, right? So anyways, this is a lot of bright lights up in my face here. So just chilling, kicking back, grinding as usual, doing my hustle, and bringing you guys a little bit of news in between, you know? So stay blessed. Talk soon.